Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. I'm going to do a quick review on this Bunn commercial coffee maker. This is the VPR series, so this one is not connected to a water line. You have to actually add the water into it. Okay, so it's got two switches. This switch is for this top burner, and then the bottom switch is for the bottom burner. Now this thing's going to start brewing coffee as soon as you dump water in. That's when the brew process starts. This has a plastic filter basket, but it does okay. And it's just a really nice industrial coffee maker. Okay, so these Bunn commercial coffee makers, they're just designed to be left plugged in all the time. And on this coffee maker, these switches are only for the burners. So there's a tank in here that's going to be filled with hot water all the time. It's going to keep it hot. So if you're gone away for an extended period of time, you're going to want to unplug this one. This one does not have an external switch. So these things are just designed to be left on. Turn the burners on, or the warmers, as you want. But as soon as it's going to start brewing coffee, as soon as you pour it in, that's when the brew process starts. Okay, so I just want to say, if this is your first time using this, it took about 3 of these coffee pots of putting water in here for it to actually start coming out. So this reservoir must be really big, bigger than one of those. Okay, I'm going to show you how to brew a pot of coffee. We're going to turn the bottom burner on. On this one, I'm going to make sure I've got a coffee pot ready to go, because when I start adding the water, it's going to start coming out. So we're going to take the filter basket out. We're going to put a filter in it. Okay, so I like this filter basket. It's got those prongs and it doesn't lean over or anything. It sits nice and square on your counter. Now the Folgers says, so for 10 servings, about a half a measuring cup. These are 12 pot coffee makers. And I go a little stronger. I go just under a cup, almost 3/4 of a cup. I've gone almost all the way up to almost a cup, and it does just fine too. Okay, it's got a nice area you slide that into. Okay, so for this one, I recommend having a container you can pour the water in with. The water poured in. It's going to start brewing automatically. So see, the water's already coming out. A lot of times people want to use this as to pour the water in, but you're going to need to have something to pour the water in, and make sure this is down there, because it will make a mess, and there's no way of shutting the water off once you pour it in. Like I said, this switch is only for the burner, and it's going to start brewing as soon as you pour the water in. I'm going to time it. Okay, so as it's brewing, it doesn't make a lot of noise. What you're hearing now is it's heating up the water inside the tank inside here. So you're hearing that boil over. But it's relatively pretty quiet coffee maker. Okay, so it's right at the 4-minute mark, and it's got the coffee pot really full. So it gets the coffee grounds pretty saturated. Okay, so now we're going to pour a cup, and we're going to check the temperature of it. So it gets at about 168. Yeah, that's pretty good, 170. Okay, so now this time we're going to try one of these Folgers filter packs. They come in these containers. So everything's all in one. It's a coffee filter with the coffee. I've got another YouTube video. I actually cut one of these open and show you exactly how much is in there. And I'll put a link in my description where you can buy these on Amazon. But it just fits in there like a normal filter. And then we're going to try it. Okay, so I know it doesn't look the best, but I think it's going to do okay since the coffee is trapped inside that area. Normally the filter would kind of hug the walls a little better. Okay, so now we're going to brew a pot of coffee with that filter pack. Again, the water starts coming out pretty instant. So if you do use your pot, make sure you get down there really quick. Okay, so after you brew a pot of coffee, this is what those filters look like. They're just really simple to clean up. So again, everyone, this is Just a Dad. This is the VPR series I wanted to do a review on. If you check my description, I also did a review on this one. it's got a constant water source to it. So all you got to do is press the start button. You don't have to fill it up with water, but this one you got to fill up with water. So again, would you please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.